Okay, and we are back and ready to go. I guess that was a bit more than a minute, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. After all of that tea, I had to piss like a racehorse. I guess I didn't have to tell you that, did I? Oh, well. Now you know. So yeah, this is kind of your first, like, main introduction to the gameplay in this game, really, right here. So yeah, when you think of it, like, there isn't really that much in the way of, like, you and the start of the game proper here. It's basically just you do the intro bit with the extinguishing the fires on the flutter. Then you go to town and you go to the junk store. You talk to the dude's daughter, and then you're already like out and ready to go to your first dungeon. The heck was? Did I kick that rabbit? Is that what that sound was? Okay, it won't actually let you lock onto the animals, but I believe you can shoot them if you want. You get jackass points for doing it. Oh, hey, it actually does let you lock onto this guy, although you can't actually interact with him in any way. Yeah, your shots just bounce off of him. The rabbits, I think you can shoot, though. Which, I don't know, I'll do just because I'm a jackass. Oh, shit, I think I just hit roll there. Which you can do, actually, if you want to. I don't think you can actually kill the rabbits. It'll just keep, yeah, just keep bouncing back like that. Whoops. Yeah, you can shoot roll there if you want to. And she'll write about it in her diary afterwards. I wonder if she... Because, yeah, she has a thing... Yeah, she basically in this game, sort of like they almost like tease you with it in the first game, where he tries to read the diary, but she kind of catches you. And then in this game, they just like flat out just let you, as much as you want, anytime you want, you can go into her room and read her diary. Oh, we just shot her again there. Yeah, so this is one thing that they kind of added to this game as well, which yeah, we sort of saw a fair bit of it in the demo for this game too, where you've basically got what amounts to random enemy encounters, where enemies will just pop out of the ground in pretty much any area that you go to. Now the dungeons themselves don't do this, but yeah, any kind of outdoor area, yeah, we'll just have random enemies pop out at you. I've got kind of mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, it actually makes it a lot easier to farm money whenever you want. Like, you don't really need to find, like, good dedicated farming spots, because pretty much whatever the newest area is that you have access to will be a good zenny farming spot, because you just got enemies that'll pop up endlessly at you. On the other hand, it makes kind of traversal and backtracking through areas a bit more of a hassle. Although right now it's not a problem for us, because we actually do want to be grabbing some of this money up. Looks like it's still slow going, though. Looks like they aren't actually dropping a whole lot for us. I don't even remember if there's anything good back here or not, but it's here, so we're going to explore it. Yeah, I think there's literally nothing here for us. Oh, looks like Roll didn't actually follow us into this area. Okay, I think maybe we can open that up later on. Yeah, I think we, like, drive a train into it or something later on in the game. And then that'll open that up, maybe? Don't even remember, but, and yeah, the arbitrary invisible wall here. They actually did have a little bit of tea left there. Or what am I doing? I'm playing this like a total chump. We've got a lifting arm. Let's frickin' use it. Okay, stream's all good. But yeah, just like how the first game kind of had a cycle, like kind of a rhythm to your progression through the game. How it was kind of you do a dungeon, then you do a mission, then you do a dungeon, then you do a mission, and I guess at the end you do a dungeon and then dungeon and then a mission. But Okay, she's just like, yeah, are you done just like fucking around in that useless area, Mega Man? Okay, let's get back to business. I mean, she didn't say that outright, but she was definitely thinking it. Can I still shoot her while she's in this area here? Yeah, for some weird reason, the shooting, you can only shoot roll when you're outside, and then suddenly your shots just reflect off of her once you get indoors. Okay, so we actually do get kind of a full map right off the bat without the need to fill in all of the squares ourselves, which is pretty handy. Don't even remember what there is to uncover here. This is, yeah, like, this is... Like, I did play this game a fair bit back in the day. Like, I certainly did, like, a 100% playthrough where I got all the items and upgraded all the weapons and everything. Although, actually, there's one bit that I never did finish. There's one bit of bullshit we'll see later on that I never actually completed. It's kind of an infamous part of the game. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. There's a way around the reward that you get from that stupid thing, though. There's kind of another way around it where you don't have to do the stupid thing if you don't want to. You can just buy your way out of it. So yeah, so like basically I'm just kind of just going based on my memory here, which is not that much. Like I played through this game maybe probably a good like 3 or 4 times back in the day, and then maybe once or twice since then. But that's about it. Like whereas I've played the original Mega Man Legends, like God, probably 20 times at this point. So I have a much stronger memory of like just what's all in the first game than in this one. And this is a bigger game too, so there's more things to forget. So it's kind of a little bit exciting. I'm wondering what all I might have forgotten about this game in the time since my last playthrough, which probably would have been close to 10 years at this point. Probably since the last time I played this. Although I will say one thing I did forget and kind of put out of my mind is just how aggravating the lock-on system can be sometimes. It's so much nicer that you can actually, yeah, run around, well, locked onto things now. But yeah, I forgot how much it can screw you over when it locks onto the wrong thing. Just the fact that you kind of are able to use it a bit more reliably in this game. Like, there's almost no reason to ever lock onto anything in Mega Man Legends 1, so you can kind of just ignore the lock-on system and not care about how it, you know, doesn't lock on to the things you want half the time. Whereas in this game, there's so much more utility with the ability to lock on and run circles around enemies that, yeah, the shortcomings of the targeting system become a lot more apparent. Overall, though, the gameplay in this game is just like leagues ahead of the original, I would say. Just the lifting arm alone just brings me so much joy that I just to play this game is just a lot more enjoyable, I think, than the original. It's most of where the sort of my not even really complaints, just like the strengths of the first game. Sort of center around stuff like just how, you know, the charm of the setting and the town and the NPC dialogue and all of that stuff, which is a lot of the things that kind of got stripped out of this game. Well, yeah, the cast of characters too. The bonds are much less involved in the plot of this game. And yeah, you can see how the first game is a little less goal-driven than the first game. Like, really, you're just kind of defending the island from the bonds and just sort of aimlessly exploring the ruins to see if maybe we find something valuable. And then that's basically it. So yeah, you're exploring ruins, and then you happen to find useful stuff, and then you uncover, like, I don't know, the secret Reaver Cabal that's extincting humans every few hundred years or something like that. And that's basically the plot to the first game, whereas in this one here, it's much more sort of plot-driven right off the bat. It has kind of a more sensible story, which I guess you could see as a strength. But the fact that there's more emphasis on, like, the sort of ancient system of Reaver bots and stuff is sort of the mystery of the ruins is much more of a focus in this game, as opposed to just like the wacky Bond pirate shenanigans. Man, I really could do for a Buster upgrade, like, right now. Do we have any yet? Because, yeah, that's the thing, is the first game gave you your first Buster part, like, right in the tutorial dungeon, like, halfway through the tutorial dungeon, and you get your first Buster part. Whereas here, we're kind of stuck with our shitty Buster for a much longer time. These guys here are, yeah. Just even a little bit of firepower would, help to make those guys a bit less aggravating to deal with. And yeah, if you saw my stream of the demo for this game, yeah, you saw these guys in the demo, actually. If you get far away from them, they'll actually start shooting homing shots at you, although this guy apparently doesn't want to show it off. Oh, hey, looks like we actually got a fair sum of money now. I was really hoping that would be a Buster part. Or do we not have a... Okay, yeah, we don't actually have our sort of filled-in map for this area. Oh, did I switch? Oh, yeah, that's right. If you hit circle button in the inventory, or in the menu here, you can kind of quick swap between your special weapon and your lifting arm. Does this actually do anything to the enemies? It does absolutely nothing. That's kind of amusing. Okay, I think this is the way to the boss. I don't think we want to go through here just yet. We'll go exploring and see what we can find. Oh yeah, the exploring of the ruins is a bit less, I don't know, feels a bit less intriguing and rewarding than the first game. Like, I really liked how it turned out in the end, how, like, all of the side dungeons turned out to be like one big ruin beneath the surface of the island, and it just kind of interesting to see all the pieces connect together in the end. Whereas since this game takes place across like multiple islands, you just sort of lose that aspect of the ruin exploration. Oh, looks like we might actually have access to our jet skates like super early here. Come on. Okay, we fucked that up pretty badly. Thankfully, the enemies in this game seem a lot more prone to dropping, health and weapon energy. Actually, weapon energy is a new thing in this game. Enemies actually never dropped weapon energy in the first game. Yeah, the way the weapon energy system works is actually a little bit different, too. Because, yeah, you got like... You know, you got the green meter here that effectively determines like how much you can fire at a given time, and then blue is your overall ammunition. Almost sort of like having clips and a total, yeah, almost sort of like magazines in a regular shoot 'em up type game. Only not at all, really, since it kind of recharges slowly on its own. It makes it so you can't just spam your special weapons aimlessly. Like, even if you do have a really good special weapon with a lot of energy, if you just use it willy-nilly, you're going to run out of your green bar very quickly, so you're going to have to wait for that to fill up. I don't know. I think it's a sensible system. Although in this type of game, I don't think it's even really that much of a bad thing to be able to rely heavily on a super overpowered weapon. Like, the only way you get a super overpowered weapon in the first place is by farming a bunch. So if you're willing to farm a bunch, why not let you just break the game if you want to? Actually, I think in this game, yep, you actually crash into the barriers there. Oh wow, we actually took a fair bit of damage there from the head bonk at the end. Okay, so here we've got our first boss, who you might, if you saw my stream of the Mega Man Legends 2 demo, you might remember this guy. He's got the same weakness that he did in that. Although actually, I think this guy, if you leave him, yeah, he'll actually slam. Oh shit! Can't believe that data didn't show up to give us like a save point or something. Could have sworn that these boxes dropped like rupees or something, but I guess not. Yeah, you can see that shockwave there. So it's... Alright, I guess you can kind of still circle strafe your way through this. Like, basically you can kind of stun lock this guy with his weak point on the butt there. If you time your shots really carefully, you can basically set it up so that he doesn't get to do anything. But yeah, this guy's got so much wind up on his attacks that... Oh, this was bad, actually. I think we might end up... Yeah, we got... That one crystal is going to be inaccessible to us. It's stuck inside the wall. Or is it? Actually, I think that was the one that we picked up. Cool. Oh, and hey, yeah, we got that new feature in this game, too, where we got the red arrow on the door that we came from. Really, really happy that, yeah, that's there now. Although, actually, yeah, there's, nowhere else to go in here. Right, because we just, dropped the shield around the refractor. This is what happened there. I don't even know what we need that blue refractor for, actually. In the first game, whenever you got the big refractors, it was like to power some new piece of equipment. That would, yeah, basically get you to the next dungeon. Or, you know, that's probably to power the dropship. Okay, looks like these guys only have one thing to say. What if I try to go out? Yep. Locked in. Da-da-da-da. Yep, all finished my tea. Right, so he's got amnesia is the thing. And he's got the blueprint for Roll's dad's dropship for some reason. And he came back from that Forbidden Island at the same time that that Roll's parents got lost there, so... I don't know, at least I think the strong implication here is that this is Roll's dad and that she just doesn't recognize him for some reason. I don't know, maybe they explain it later in the game. I can't remember it all. Like I said, it's been like 10 years since the last time I played this. Okay, and yeah, sure enough, the refractor is going to power the dropship. Even though within that tiny dropship, I don't even see how there's room for like both the refractor and a passenger. Okay, and yeah, sure enough, we have like basically nothing between us and the next like story dungeon either. We're going straight from here to the Forbidden Island. It's just crazy. Every single heater in this town has a different piece of flavor text. That's just like insane, the amount of effort they put into add all this stuff in here. Oh hey, apparently room 203 is a thing now too. Okay, cool. The fact that we know Joe gives us the permission to barge into this person's room now too. Man, the stereo here, this stereo in this poster is just all 90s as fuck. It's not even just the game, just like looking at this wall right here is giving me nostalgia for those days. I don't know, guys. I think maybe that's a frog. What is even the point of any of this? We didn't get any items or anything out of this room. Why are they suddenly just letting us barge into this random woman's room Now that we've got Joe up in the hotel. Okay, but now we've got some money to work with. Actually, I wonder if the townies have anything different to say now that we've kind of done something here. Right, so that looks about the same. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Like I said, the NPC dialogue here is like just a bit less... Because it doesn't have that element of, like, persistence to it. Like, it doesn't build towards anything like it did in the first game, where you'd, like, keep talking to NPCs throughout the game, and they would sort of go through their own little side stories that were kind of fun to follow. Yeah, sure, I like fossils. Hell yeah, I want it. Oh, cool, I can just have it. Ooh, can we steal any of his shit from the back room here? Doesn't look like it. I guess the fossil's probably good enough. I was just about to comment on that, actually. Yeah, that looks like a bunch of Gessel shafts there. Okay, so now we got some money to work with, so we can actually, Oh yeah, this lady here was, like, Joe's wife or something, I got the impression. Or I don't know, she had some kind of relationship with Joe. I wonder if she has anything to say about all this. Oh no, it says she loves him. Or I'm assuming she's talking about Joe there, since he's the one guy we know of who's lost his memory. You know what, I guess we can just take this bit of easy money right here every time we come past. Or maybe the item store lady was Joe's wife. Maybe that's why she's so pissed off at us. Okay, and yeah, there's some tricky shit on this Forbidden Island coming up too, so we actually do want to do a bit of shopping here. Can't believe we didn't get any Buster parts from that dungeon there. Oh, well, yeah, we got more than enough money to get everything that we want here. Or in fact, I think I might even want the normal armor. Yeah, that leaves us a bit short on bionic parts, but we can make that up with the, yeah, the canteen here. Oh, you know what? I kind of want the rollerboard, too. Shit, do we have to go back and farm? Yeah, rollerboard is kind of essential. Oh, wait. Oh, we got the... Oh, I thought Energy Canteen was the health one. That's right. You got one for energy, for weapon energy, and one for health. Okay, so we kind of wasted our money there. Yeah, would have been better off with that rollerboard. I think we're actually going to do it. I think I'm actually just going to go off and farm up just a little bit of Zenny so we can get that rollerboard. Because, yeah, I think that'll go with the whatever it was we got in the dungeon to make, yeah, just super early jet skates. I think I do want the lifter here. And it was, what, 2,000? No, I think it was 3,000, so this might take a minute. So do I have to run around for them to pop up, or will they just... Okay, yeah, looks like that's how it works. So what, we were on like 1,500 or something? Okay, so it looks like we get like a couple hundred. So yeah, we should be able to get this after not too many encounters. Oh, that sucked. That really sucked. I do not want to get frickin' schooled with these just, like, literally weakest enemies in the game right here. God, you take so much damage, too. Oh yeah, we bought the... That's what we bought the frickin' armor for. Yeah. Yeah, let's actually equip that, maybe. Oh, right, we got Buster parts, too. What the hell? I just have... what is a video game? What is anything? I just have no idea what I'm doing here, apparently. I really could do for some rapid, but I guess this will probably help speed things up a little bit. Does the body armor actually show up? It doesn't look like it looks any different. Oh wow, yeah, that's so much faster. Okay, looks like this shouldn't take too much longer. Oh wow, yeah, this is so much faster. We'd be totally done by now if I'd have remembered to equip those stupid parts in the first place. Oh, so close. Okay, yeah, that should be enough for our, whoa. You know what, we always need money, so I guess I might as well just finish these guys off while they're here. Yeah, it looks like, unlike the first game, the amount of money that the enemies drop seems perfectly consistent. Like, every single time they're dropping the same gems. Man, I really hope that that rollerboard is enough to get the jet skates. I mean, we're going to want it eventually anyways, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the jet skates, like, super early in this game. Which is good, because, like, it's not like it helps you, like, unlock new areas or anything anyways. It's just a convenience item, so they might as well give it to you right at the beginning. And then, yeah, light chip we'll get way later on. I think that's like a defense against status effects or something that's used to build. Or I wonder if we got any mail for clearing out that last dungeon. Oh, and the thing is since there's not really any reason to ever return to this island once you're done with it. Like, I didn't find... My first time through the game, I didn't find out that, like, you get letters from people throughout the game until, like, way at the end of the game when you return here for, like, the next to last dungeon. Oh, what? Oh, apparently she just, like, yeah, just took it right back to the Flutter or something. Okay, yeah, looks like there's still nothing here. Wow, yeah, so we haven't actually had a chance to save since the very beginning of the game, basically. So it's a good thing we didn't yeah, game over in a stupid way anywhere. Oh wow, yeah, we went over an hour without saving there. That is really not good. That could have gone very, very badly for us. And again, you have the ability to just climb up on random things, which I really do appreciate in-game. Although, yeah, he won't hoist himself up onto that dorsal fin there. Still got that derpy face on the hatch, too, I see. Okay, here we... Or I think there might be good items here on the Flutter, too. Oh, it looks like he doesn't want to talk to the cactus anymore. There was that weird line from the first game about how the cactus makes a great conversation partner. Oh, hey, got my secret stash there. That could have saved us. That could have saved us all of our time farming up money there if I'd have just gone here in the first place. Looks like he's actually kind of like fancied up his room a little. Because yeah, in the first game, all he had was a cactus and like the med kit here. And like just plain green sheets on the bed. Or I think he had the clock in the first game too. I love how he has just like the random oil can there too. Presumably to like just lubricate his own joints. Yep, that is a picture of a couple gnomes right there. Yeah, we better not go through her dresser. That would piss her off. Bet she won't mind at all if we read the diary, though. I only hit her twice. Oh, and yeah, they try to make you feel bad there. Oh yeah, the entry for this is different too if you leave the fire going enough to just destroy the entire ship. I mean, it doesn't destroy the entire ship, obviously, but it does more damage if you don't finish that intro bit in time. Yeah, go ahead and do it, Mega Man. Just sleep in her bed right there. See how she likes that. And yeah, I think it won't let us down the ladder just yet until we pay money for the repairs on the Flutter. Oh wow, we're actually getting up there on time. I might not even have enough time to finish. Okay, we can read that stuff anytime, but I think, yeah, given the kind of time constraints we're under... Oh my god. Wow, we could have just saved... Well, we could have probably gotten that before our first foray into the first dungeon, too. Yeah, we'll read all this stuff later. Holy shit. So that was like, what, 7,000 zenny we could have just got for free? Plus the 1,000, or the 1,200 from the garbage cans? Yeah, there was absolutely no need for us to waste time farming up any zenny from any of the enemies here. Huh, looks like I was wrong. You actually can go through here. I can't say that I particularly noticed the freshness of... Oh, wow, looks like, yeah, we have access to the whole ship still. I was just completely full of shit. But yeah, we can go exploring all of this stuff anytime. I think what I actually want to do is, yeah, get started on the next area right here. This area, I think it'll say, is too damaged. Yeah. Oh, will she even do development for us just yet? This is, like, maybe the stupidest thing she's ever suggested. Yeah, I don't know how to fly the Flutter, and you don't know how to kill Reaverbots, so I think this is an awful plan right here. Wait, what? No shit, Mega Man is the only one here who's talking any sense. No, I'm not, though. I want you to do some development. There we go. Oh, hey, yeah, she just tells you what it's good for. Yay! Oh, and yeah, she doesn't go through the whole, like, item description this time. Oh, and yeah, she tells you what she needs for the other part, too. Okay, and then she'll, yeah, sort of appraise certain items for you. Yeah, we don't have any new special weapons yet, though, do we? Yeah, I can't upgrade that one at all because it's worthless. That actually surprises me that we don't have any special weapons just yet. I could have sworn that that you got one by this point. Well, sure, we can get yeah, a barrel to cover the cost there for us. So I guess all of that extra farming wasn't a complete waste after all. And yeah, this is completely new to this game. You can see, yeah, we'll go to different locations throughout the game, basically. Yeah, basically these, yeah, 4 different islands. Oh yeah, and then the Forbidden Island up here. Oh yeah, we'll have cutscenes to go through too. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get to the end of Forbidden Island by the end of the stream here. Is it just me, or is that dropship kind of reminds me of a bird bot?
Hold hatch open. Releasing docking clamp. Dropship away.
I don't know why this tiny thing is any better off in the storm here than a big ship would be.
Mega Man, are you all right?
Here you roll. I'm okay.
Good. If you want to come back to the flutter, just get into the dropship, okay? All right then. Let's try and find Grant's ship.
I mean, okay, I can see how, yeah, just dropping down onto the island would be easier than, you know, landing a proper airship on it. So yeah, dropping the dropship down onto the island seems plausible to me. I don't really see how it's gonna, like, take off in all of this and get all the way back up to the flutter, like the flutter's docking bay. That, I don't know, seems a bit precise for this piece of junk right here. I don't know, I guess Roll's dad must have been some kind of, like, crazy mechanical genius or something, even more so than Tron and Roll. Oh right, we can equip our jet skates now too. Jet skates. Actually, yeah, the lock-on really, yeah, it's really is almost essential for, yeah, hitting enemies, it seems. Yeah, just like dumbfiring your buster at enemies just does not work the way it did in the first game. It's kind of a shame, but I can see sort of why it works that way. It sort of makes the gameplay a bit more along the lines of probably what was intended in the original game. I think I talked about that a bit in my playthrough of Mega Man Legends 1, where it's like my first time through the game, like I just assumed that the lock-on was like an intended mechanic for dealing with all of the enemies, so I just locked on to absolutely everything when fighting enemies my first time through the first game, which it turns out is by far like the hardest way to do everything. Lock on, because of the way it just kind of roots you in place, is just not worth the trouble most of the time. But that's how but nevertheless, that's the way I played it my first time through. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize that she was actually going to voice act that. Oh, hey, we got another dropship here. Some kind of mysterious-looking, dark-skinned lady in it.
I'm not picking up anything.
You'll notice she has, like, kind of bracelets similar to, like we saw on Roll's mom at the start of the game there. I'm just going to call her Roll's mom, although that's actually not really who she technically is in the end. I think Yuna, that was her name. Man, even with the attack upgrade, I would hate to, yeah, come through here without getting the buster parts that we did. Ooh, that was probably a bad idea. Again, lock-on kind of screwed with me there. Well, we'll probably be alright here. It's weird how some enemies seem to do literally no damage, and then others, it's like half of your health. I guess it's just mainly for that tutorial, or that, what do you call it? The license dungeon. That's just so much tougher than everything else. Oh yeah, I hate it when this happens. That's a big purple one too. We probably missed out on like 1,000 zenny there or something stupid like that. Ooh, boss time already. Sort of. It's more of a mini boss, really. Oh yeah, here we see... Yeah, a lot more sort of animal-influenced Reaverbot designs in this game. And yeah, again, going to sort of the increased challenge where circle strafing doesn't work so much in this game. In Mega Man Legends 2, enemies circle strafe you! Although, as it turns out, this guy doesn't really have much else that he can do other than run around in circles and jump at you sometimes. Or over you sometimes. Not actually that difficult, though. This guy could almost be just a regular enemy. Or I don't know why I'm jumping everywhere. We got dash skates. Yeah, I think this is another area where the enemies will just pop up randomly.
There's a Reaverbot close by. Watch out!
I think she's full of shit. I don't think there's a Reaverbot close by. Oh shit, there was! And again, we got we had a wolf, we have an elephant. Whereas, yeah, I don't remember there being that many sort of animal-inspired designs in the first game. Like there was the Cerberus trio of like the 3 dog Reaverbots in the one dungeon. But other than that, yeah, not really. Whereas almost every enemy in this game, it seems, if you get positioned like right dead center, I think you can just automatically collect everything all at once. There we go. So, sort of one small thing where I kind of miss the gigantic bulky size of the goose staff, because it was a lot easier to get in the center and collect all the rupees in Misadventures of Tron-Bon! Is it even possible to get up here without... Jeez. Okay, looks like they come in waves of 3s. Okay, that was simple enough. Oh, hey, this is actually a much, much shorter area than I remembered. I think we actually will be able to make it through here before I've got to leave for work. Assuming I actually, make it through here alive. I remember this next boss actually being one of the more difficult ones in the game for no good reason.
Can you see Gramps' ship yet? According to my reading.
Can I see it? No.
Mega Man, what did you do? I'm picking up a massive energy surge. I think it might be a giant
I didn't do anything. I just stood in front of this little crystal here and stood on top of this gigantic mound of snow. Oh, that's right. Mounds of snow all have elephants under them in this area. Okay, so yeah, this is another enemy where you think circle strafing is the way to go here. And for the most part, it is. For most of the fight, circle strafing will get you by more than decently enough. As you start fighting this... Okay. Thought I might have gone a bit too early there. So you can see how his trunk kind of flashes if you get like a straight... center Like, if you hit him dead center. So yeah, some bosses actually have, like, yeah, body part damage, where you can blow up parts of their body there. You kind of want to avoid doing that on this boss. Because, yeah, once you blow apart the first part of his trunk there, he starts shooting, like, the wide sort of shotgun spread of shots there, which can, yeah, actually hit you if you get unlucky. It's kind of a random spread that it has there. We've actually just been getting lucky so far, basically. Because, yeah, that thing can actually clip you on the side if you're just circle strafing around him. But yeah, you can see he has the jumping attack, and he has kind of that wide spread of ice cubes that he throws at you to sort of prevent you from just, like, doing nothing but circle strafing your way to victory. But yeah, we actually got a pretty lucky run there where he actually didn't do that very much. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to get through this in time before work. We might actually just have to do all this again on the next stream, because there's actually a bunch of cutscenes after this that I might not have time to sit through. I don't know, we'll see.
It stopped.
I've got like another 2 or 3 minutes before I've got to cancel out here. Oh yeah, this bit right here, I completely forgot. Okay, looks like we won't see it just yet.
Oh, has it finally stopped? Oh, I thought we were goners for sure.
You're getting old, Beryl. That was nothing. Look at me. I'm fine.
Show off. For all that money you spent on it, you'd think this flying wash tub of yours would have held...
Flying wash tub, that would have been another
Well,
better name
accidents
for the
happen.
ship.
If we were ready for them, we wouldn't call them accidents, would we?
How was that an accident? She jumped on a flying dragon and blew up your engine.
How come those old fogies are so chipper, huh? My stomach feels like it's been through a washing machine spin cycle.
Tiso, look!
Oh, shit. It's the blue boy again. Or does Tron react here? Or was she just pointing to the diamond? Does she even know that Mega Man is here? I feel like we kind of missed out on an opportunity for her to get all, like, blushy, crushy and shit on us. Kind of hard to tell with the bright light here, but, yep, she is not wearing any clothes. Oh, it looks like they picked up the
Well, that's
girl
done
in the
it. They
dropship
woke
we
her
saw
up.
earlier for some
The
reason.
Carbons have decided their own fate. This is because they've activated Mistress Sarah. You've done enough for them, Mistress Yuna. You are required to relinquish the keys to her.
No, it's not enough. Why did the Master entrust that purifier unit with his genetic code? It was his job to hunt down and eliminate all aberrant units. So why did he become
Right, so
the
none of
greatest
this makes
aberrant
any
of all?
sense just
There are
yet.
still too many unanswered questions.
Mistress Yuna, surely you have enough information to arrive at a conclusion.
Think, Gats. What if the Carbons, which the Master loves so dearly...
Yeah,
were
a lot
important than
more of the
Master's
plot
system?
of this
What
game
then?
What? The
is
chances of
based
such a
around this kind of
possibility being
stuff.
true are non-existent.
Are they? How can you be so sure? Uh-oh, we better get out of here.
Agreed.
It appears that Miss Yuna still does not intend to give you access to the keys.
Oh, and
Mistress
if it wasn't clear already, the two goddesses
What is
that
she
the
thinking? Her
NPC was talking
logic is
about earlier,
as
yeah,
mysterious
her
as was the
and the other
Master's.
one, yeah, simple
You
enough.
know what you have to do.
Yes, the directive of this unit is ensuring your safety.
Very well.
Mega Man's still just like staring at her with that derpy ass
The
face.
library. We can acquire and deal with the Master's genetic code sample afterward.
Understood.
So yeah, still no idea what they're talking about at this point in the story, really. Oh god, yeah, I'm not gonna have time to go through all of this.
What gives? How come we end up stuck in here?
Think about it, Teasel. Do you think they're just going to have a press conference with what's happened?
And what was that blue fellow doing there anyway? I don't like it enough.
Oh, they did see him.
One thing's for sure. I'll get him this time, or my name's not.
Shh! I'm picking something up.
So what you're saying is, if you have possession of these 4 keys, we can unlock the Mother Lode and save Mistress Sarah. Is that it?
Correct. We are from the past, your ancestors. We are in a world we never made. We mean no harm. We simply desire to live out the rest of our lives as best we can. Of course, your troubles will be rewarded. With the keys, you will have access to technology that has long been lost to you. You would have the ability to make all the refractors you need.
I understand. Leave
I
finding
love the way he like
keys to
pauses as he's going through that there. Like
You're
he's
not
just
the
like
only ones
making
searching
it
for
up
the
as he
Mother
goes
Lode.
along.
For your safety, I recommend that you stay here on the ship.
Speak of the devil.
Ah! Why, were you spying on me?
I thought we were supposed to be allies, aren't we?
We're a unified front, a team. We won't let you hold out on us.
Unified front? There's only 2 of you!
Ah, but they are veterans, remember, Teasel. Not like some people I know who think the more people you have working for you, the better you are.
Oh, and what about you?
Now, Teasel, the more the merrier, right? Don't get so upset. We can dump them anytime we want.
I guess you're right. All right, then. Let's get this show on the road. What we need to do is split up and take over any town that's got a large ruin nearby. Then we explore the ruins and find these keys.
Okay,
All
so
right,
basically
boys.
the exact same
Look
thing they
sharp,
did in the
let's
last game.
go.
I'll see you around.
Come in, Bola. We've got work to do.
Those 2 really get on my nerves.
Pirates on the move already? That complicates matters.
Oh, stop it. You can't fool me.
Is it that obvious?
Don't you think you're getting too old for playing around with pirates?
Find Mega Man. Bring him here.
Seriously, well, this guy's like
You're not
suspicious
going
as
to try
fuck,
the
right? He's like an
dangerous
obvious
bit
bad
again, are
guy.
you?
Well, I just
I
want
mean,
to
he
talk to
isn't
them.
in the end, but
They'll get involved with or without me.
My.
okay. Hopefully, Data's nearby at the end of all of this.
Mr. Mega Man, sir. Mr. Blucher would like to see...
Mr. Mega Man, sir. I like the sound of that. It's Hippopotamus, actually. The name is Hippopotamus. Oh, dang it. Data's nowhere in sight. Okay, but yeah, I can do that later, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it on here. Or, I don't know, although maybe we won't get an opportunity to save before the next cutscene. Shit. I think if we go down, we can go back to the flutter, and then Data will be in there, maybe, hopefully. Oh, yeah, here it is. Good, good. Okay, so we can leave it there. I've probably got to run to catch my bus. But, yeah, that's going to do it for the start of Mega Man Legends 2. I will be back tomorrow with, probably a longer stream than today's, so we can, yeah, make some progress on this. Oh, yeah, we finished Shantae today. So I think what we're going to move on to or unless Half Genie Hero goes on sale sometime between now and tomorrow. We're going to move on to Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, which was kind of the backup that I had planned when we originally thought that we couldn't do Pirate's Curse. So yeah, that's it for today's stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Feel free to follow down below if you like what you've seen. Why does it say we've only been online for an hour? This is troubling. My dashboard says I've only been broadcasting for an hour, but OBS says it's been 4. Whatever, I guess we'll figure that out later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.